Hey guys, Daily here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Room 3. In the last episode, we finished the second of 5 chapters and got back to the hub world. And today, we are going to load. Okay, so we have finished here in the library, for now. We have some stuff. We have a strange crystal, a strange metal object, and another pyramid to open another area. However, we're not going to continue with that just yet. Soon. Soon enough, but not yet. No, we're going down to the basement to do the math puzzle. Because math puzzle. Actually, let's see here. Should I do this math puzzle just yet? Check my notes, check my notes. Let's see. Yes, I should. Actually, yeah, well, we're here. We might as well. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? No. I will do this later. And you guys are all going, what is wrong with her? Well, she's a penguin. She's indecisive. Yeah. So, forget it. Let's move on to the next area. Well, was there... Yeah, because there's not actually anything I can do in... Well... Zoom in, doofus. Right. That is still so cool. Like, seriously, I want to know if they can do that with magnets. I can't help but think of this black stuff as ferrofluid. Okay, an optical device. Well, there is a door that requires some sort of optical device, believe it or not. Okay, so obviously we now have to... We cannot turn this outer ring, but we can turn this inner ring. Let's see, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. So, keep turning it. That almost works. And that might work if... And there we go. Yeah. So we got this area. This will also allow us to clear out our inventory a little, but you'll see. Is it me, or does this look suspicious? It looks suspicious. You can't do anything in there yet, though, so... No, I wish to read the note. Another test passed with all colors flying, and now the time truly is at hand. I promised you answers, and answers you shall have. Every soul is unique, and so must be every trap that snares it. An altar of belief, a tome of answers, a crypt of terrors. For A.S., his box full of demons. Knowledge, power, sight beyond sight. All lies, all just bait in the trap. This house was to be yours, had you failed, but you walked free of it as you have all the rest. I am certain now that you are the one I have sought, the one who will find the center of the labyrinth, the one who will walk free of this very realm. The craftsman. How complimentary. Jackass. I don't like him. You might have noticed that. Alright, so here we are in what's basically a greenhouse. And we're not going to pay attention to that just now because we're going to come over here. Hey! Does this look funny to you? Yeah, it should. Let's see. We can put that there. Let's see. G. And now that thing is working. And it takes the thing in. And we get Schiller, because of course we do. Now, if you examined the box, which we sort of didn't, or the book, I mean, that this came from, you will see that on one side there was um, a cube, which is the thing we got, and on the other, a circle. So we're going to need that for the library. That's part of the reason I came here first. But we'll deal with that later. Because we're going to be back in the library for later stuff. So, let's see here. We know whatever it is has to start here and go to probably here. In fact, let's see. There are two, which could be either way, so... right. Now this one, could go to here, which we do in fact have a thing for. And this would go to that, which we do in fact have a thing for. And that goes to there. And we've got it. Yeah, these aren't very... They're fun, but they're not really tough puzzles. You know the drill. And we see... Gosh, that's neat looking. Oh, hey, we do go to that mill. I sit corrected. Alright. Yeah, obviously that has something to do. But let's come over here, too. Those look interesting. Well, there's nothing we can do with them just yet, so... No, we gotta come back here to the oscilloscope, because there's always another oscilloscope. Right. Hey, dumbass, you have to hit the block. You have to hit the buttons, switches and buttons first. And then the oscilloscope. That's me, putting Descartes before the horse. You have to match this thing's movements. I'm not very good at it, but you don't have to do it for very long. See? There we go. Craftsman, you gotta get somebody to come look at this. Black mold is a really nasty problem. Welcome to the workshop. This place is kind of long. Alright, we have another note. Here you arrive at the birthplace of my enterprise and your final lesson. Here is where I began crafting my masterworks, and where you shall learn to do likewise. That which you seek is contained in the box on the table here. Accessing it will require the mastery of many tools. The first set of keys you will have to make yourself, but the final one is held ready for you. Right. Well, we got a thing here. A leather case. Let us look at the leather case. Kindling. Okay then. Well, obviously, if we're going to kindle something... Yeah, if we're going to kindle something, we need to go over to the stove. Ah, there we go. We'll put the kindling in there. I think we can put the kindling in there. Yeah, I told you we could put the kindling in there. Okay, not too much we can do here now. We've got to get other things. So let's look around. Okay, this well, we're going to want to remember these. Funky squiggly A. And what is that thing? A square with a slash through it and 2 V's. Keep that in mind for later, viewers. Sorry. I don't think I have done an H.C. Bailey riff for a while, so let's see. Let's see here. Well, let's get a closer look at the box, I guess. Hello! And we get a flint. Well, a flint is probably pretty good for a thing. Yes, it is good for a thing. It is good for a stove. But let's keep looking around here and see if there's anything we can manipulate. Okay. Can I move you? I can! And I can move you, I assume. Yes! Yes, I can. Excellent. So what we've got to do is move these. If you click on this, it moves there, but that's actually not a good... Yeah, they only move one way. So you've got to basically reset. So, if you do that, you can do that. You can do that. Good. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And there we go. Yeah, that's not hugely hard, but... And we get a metal casting. And if we looked, well, it goes right here. So, pull this down, there, push it up. And it engages the first cog. But it doesn't really do anything, so obviously we need to do something else. So let's go put this thing in the stove. Okay. There we go. There. Now I don't think we can actually do anything yet. That does the charcoal. Which puts us out a nice shelf that we can use later. Alright, so, well, let's come over here or here. Take a look at things. Okay, obviously we need a key, which we ain't got. So, I guess we go back to... Alright, so we have funky symbols there. We got that. What else can we do? Well, let's check this thing out. That is something else that we haven't looked at. Aha! A key. Seriously? Sometimes this thing is just kind of a... Alright, so... Turn the key. The lock comes off. And we get a metal rod. And a lever. Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever. Why do we even have that lever? Sorry. And that is going to start the power. Because it's going to start this water wheel, which turns these shafts which makes stuff start to happen. But only start. Oh, okay. Oh, really? Now, that should look familiar to you. Yes, now we can move things. So, if we do that, and then we do that. No, that raises it up. That puts it down. Hello. Let's go take a look at that door, shall we? Now, if you look, there's this thing here, which should hold that in place. So we go back to the thing, because there's another target, if you noticed. Right, so we lift it up. The lock disengages, but the hasp holds the thing close. Put it this way. Very nice. And bring it down. And the door opens into a new realm of puzzle. Not horror, just puzzle. Okay, so what have we got here? We have a circular saw. Oh, that's nice. We have, and it is running. We have a lathe with a chess piece that we can't get loose because it's on the lathe. But here's one already made. It will probably be useful in the near future. Anything else we can do? Aha! You look manipulatable. And now we have a weird hatch. Let's go back out and take a look at that weird hatch. Okay, fine, that's too far. We're too close. Huh, look at the rail. Yep. And put it down. I guess it doesn't actually put down. But yeah, that was kind of unexpected, wasn't it? Well, that's what happens if your circular saw hits a metal bar. Although, really, we are not using nearly... I like to watch woodworking videos, and we do not have nearly the safety equipment we should have for this place. Okay, so let's look at our chess piece. Looks like a fairly standard wooden chess piece, but there's a pattern on the bottom, which we have seen. They can leave a message. So, can't do anything, but we obviously need the other one that's still on the thingy bob. So, let's get over here. I also like to watch That Works, the blacksmith stuff. But first, we're going to need to make a key. And that pattern should look slightly familiar. So, let's look at where we've seen those patterns before. Now, these all have 4 spots, and that only has 3, but this has 3. So, we have the kanji O, king, and a vertical slot that I am not going to make any of the jokes I have in mind on, and a fish swimming downward. So let's go back to the key forge. We're going to be here a lot, by the way. So we need the kanji O, the vertical slot, and a fish swimming downward. Good. Now, we put the bar there. Good. I couldn't remember if I'd done that. And now we have to work the bellows. And you have to get the bellows thing into the red for just a little while. There's no reason that it should wait, that the water should, right. And now we have this, which we can just pick up as soon as it's dropped into the water. Do not do that. Quenched metal is still really, really hot. A key created in the forge. And if you screw it up, just reforge it. You're going to have to do it anyway. So we come in here, and we put our key in. And we get a slider. I think, okay, if you look, we get a thing. And I know what we can do with that thing. But first, let's go back to the slider. Because, haha! And it's a hollowed out metal block. That will be important later. Slider, if you look in here at these two thingies, the slider fits there. But we can't actually do anything. But we can manipulate this wheel, which now comes out a mechanical disc, and that opens up. Oh god, I hate this puzzle. I am really, really bad at this puzzle. It took me forever in my thing, in my first playthrough. I mean, it was a nasty pain in the ass. You have to basically get those two to switch places. And it sucks. It sucks royally. Let's see. Come on, move that. Can I move it? I should be able to move that backward. Why is it not moving backward? Thank you! Sometimes the clicking is weird. Let's see. This isn't... No, I don't think this is going to work. Let's see. Move that back to the beginning and maybe start over. One of the worst things about this is that it just doesn't have a reset. That's the worst thing. Alright, let's see here. Okay, that's it. I'm looking up my notes. Okay. So, right. Alright, so cross up. Ahem. Right. Yeah, if you can get it so, and then this to the left. Good. Down. Good. Right. Down. Across. Good. Good. Up. Up. Down. Excellent. Down. Over. Up. And then, right, if we move them around this way, it should be fine. Ugh, what a pain in the neck. But there they are, and now they move through and unlock another one of these funky things. A metal casting. Right. Alright then. I hate those. I hate those. I'm just not good at that one. Alright, put that there. And, come on. Engage, number 1. Alright. So, now we've got some more power here. Make your Tim Taylor jokes. And this is working. Well, it's turning shit anyway. We need a gear. Oh wait, it could work here, but something's not right. So that means we need to screw with it. Aha! That turns it into an actual gear. And there we go. This moves nicely along and opens a thing. Zoom back in. I said zoom back in. We get a belt. And not for our waist. Which is too bad, because trying to find a nice white belt in my size is really difficult. But this runs the lathe. Which lets us get this chess piece. Right then. We know what to do with that. Back to the pyramid. Zoom in. Zoom in some more. And we get Schiller! Oh, yeah, this thing. So you get to move this, there we go. That should be, really? Can I move it back? Yes, there's a slide. Haha. There we go. Move it forward. Move this up. And the chimney comes out. And you get something to slide a switch on. And you have done all the things there, and we get this light and mirror puzzle. That's actually what this is, a light and mirror puzzle. You'll see. Press the button, and come over here, and you will see that these things are not quite in the appropriate configuration. This needs the, yeah. So, we look at this one. That needs to be up there. So, if you rotate it, there we go. This is going to need, okay. This is going to need to be rotated. Let's see, like this, I think? No. Go back and look, and no. Okay, so now it needs to be rotated right around to the other side. There we go. And we get another button. Push the button. Everything pulls back in. And we get a new keyhole, which we need tuning fork, trident, cross of Lorraine, wheel. Okay then. Tuning fork, trident, cross of Lorraine, wheel. So, wheel, tuning fork, trident, cross of Lorraine. It is a French bit of iconography. Okay. And now we gotta do the bellows again. Oh, okay, I guess we were good. And here we go again. Always wear gloves and eye protection and an apron when working with molten metal. Always pull it out of the water with tongs. Trust me on this one. Zoom in one last time, and oh boy, this puzzle. I remember this. It's fun! Not. More Schiller. Yeah, so we've got a box. The box has slots. These slots can be moved by the expedient of turning these wheels. This one rotates once, twice, and that rotates that once. No. Thank you. Click that gem, and there we go. And it unlocks one set. So let's find our next slot, shall we? Okay, we've got this, which needs to come there. So I believe all we need to do is 1, 2. Yes! Yeah, these puzzles really do test your spatial thinking. And after this, I'm going to... Once we finish this puzzle, it's been 30 minutes and then some, so I'm going to take a... Well... Okay, so we can't see, so it has to be either on the top or the bottom. And we got lucky, and there it is. And we get a gem. Do you go there? You do! And it opens another key. But we're going to call it here for now. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play The Room 3, and I will see you next time. Have a great evening. Goodbye.